Hi friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm back from vacation and I have to do my first spread, and I'm going a little weird today just because that's how I'm in the mood to do it. So, I'm gonna do a week on one page kind of spread. So I printed this out. I definitely have classic versions of this layout on my website where there are 4 columns, and so room for every day of the week and then like a this week column. I'm not sure if I have this on my website yet. This is the first time I'm testing it out. This is in the B6 wide size. I don't have the margins quite right. That's a cutting error. But because you can only fit 3 1.5-inch columns across, there are only 6, and so I just decided to go for like a full like combined weekend, and I'm going to try it out and see how it feels. For the other half, I'm going to be using this paper from Planners Anonymous. I will cut this while we talk. But this is from the Riviera kit, which is from only a couple months ago. I'm going to use this corner here, or this side. This is my first time, I think, using this kit. It's really beautiful. I've been kind of hoarding it, but I'll just cut off some of the bottom. I've been kind of hoarding it, but the sunset vibes are like really what I'm feeling for like a fall spread here. I was going to use the fall kit, but it's meant to be delivered tomorrow, and I kind of need a planner now. And so I decided I'd use this fall kit, and it also looks great with the ink that's in this pen. So we'll get to that later. So now kind of it's going to be a matter of trying to make this side of the page look less like stark white compared to like all the warm colors that are over here. Be nice if I had like a nice clear sticker September to put here, because I think it would look really beautiful, but I don't, so I think I'll have to write it myself, which is a little scary, but we're trying not to be intimidated by the stickers. First step is date covers, and I'm thinking I might use these from the like kit stickers instead of breaking up one of the like weekly. So each one comes, the additional sticker kit comes with 4 different like kind of weekly spreads, and I don't think I want to break any of these up. So I'm going to use these from the kit. So, and I guess I'm not going to use all of them because I don't have Saturday and Sunday is separate, but these come with like an extra. So that'll work fine, and these should fit really perfectly. Definitely sized it so that there's room above each of these, because these are the kinds of things I think about when I design a layout. Like, the thing I want most is to be able to use, and for you to be able to use, the stickers that you already have. So I try. So the compromise here then is, right, that this isn't a like standard sized box. It's a little bigger than like a Happy Planner box. It's a little taller, but that means that all these other things kind of work out nicely. Let's see. Yeah. But a Happy Planner classic box will fit. It's just too tall. So that's better than being too short. And then, of course, like an Erin Condren sized box will fit no problem. I don't know why I'm like selling this layout that I'm pretty sure is not available at the moment on my website, but these are the kinds of things I think about when I watch YouTube. And honestly, I make YouTube because I watch YouTube. I really like to hear other people's thought processes and design considerations. Okay, so I'm thinking about taking a white gel pen and writing weekend here. We do have that, or taking silver foil. The kit has gold in it, but I'd be a little surprised if I use gold as I go. There's not going to be a ton of room for stickers. And so whenever I get these kits, I actually just pull out these so that I can work on them kind of sequentially. And I seem to use gold a lot more than I use silver. So there is a weekend sticker here. I'm just gonna stick that right there. And foil always kind of turns out weird on camera, but in person it's close enough. Maybe I should have just written it in white gel pen. I'm a little afraid the white gel pen wouldn't show up and I don't have exactly the right handwriting, and you know, it's a whole thing. Now, one of the things I really want to do is use this beautiful washi for the first time, but this is maybe one of my very favorite washies ever. It's just a gorgeous scene with a really long repeat, and it's this sunset scene that is kind of going on here too, and I think that's really going to pull things across. Oops, I didn't mean to tear the sticker off the top. So now the start on this particular roll is pretty much exactly this door. So I don't think that I have so much to do here at the beginning of the week. I think I'm gonna do it at the bottom of the top here, because the weekend, because it incorporates 2 days. Oh, you know what I could do though? Here's what I'm gonna do. Careful. I'm gonna do messy rips and have it go part of the way. So I don't want to interfere with the weekend. So I'm just gonna messy rip. There we go. Across there, and then I'm actually gonna put it across here, find a washi card, oops, and do yet another messy rip unintentionally. So let's find an X-Acto knife. All right, we have now pretty much reached the limit of what I have thought about ahead of time here, but we're just going to, oh, maybe I should date it. This is never an exciting thing to do on screen. Tomorrow's the 26th. Okay, so while I do this, I was just going to talk a little bit. So I've been feeling, do I want that there? Sure, why not? I never use these paper ones. Although if I do the silver, then I'm tying the silver in. So let's switch. So if you're a watcher of the channel, you've noticed that almost all of my Plan With Me's for a long time have been only Planners Anonymous stuff. And it is true that I am a big fan of Planners Anonymous. But the other reason that is true, that like the fact that it's pretty much all that I use these days, is that I'm really trying to be conscious about what I buy. Storage here is kind of a problem, not because I have so much planner stuff, although it's definitely adding up, but because I have so many other hobbies. So I have a very hefty fabric collection from my sewing adventures, And so I'm trying to be really mindful about what I buy, what I store, what I might actually use. And so, to be honest with you, I haven't really bought any planner stuff that isn't from Planners Anonymous in quite a while because I have a subscription to Planners Anonymous. There's a link below if you're interested in subscribing yourself. Do I want to put a date here? We'll do 1 and 2. Oh, except that actually I think I have that on the previous sheet. I have a subscription, and that means that new stuff comes every month, which is awesome, but it does mean that, like, it is constantly coming, which I love and do not regret in the least. But it does mean that, like, anything else that I buy is, like, adding up on top of that. And so I don't know how we're going to do that, but we will figure something out. I'm going to take this. I don't know that you can see it. It's an exclamation point. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut the dot off. And because these are clear, I'm just going to pile it right on top. There you can kind of see. So. And so, yeah, all that to say, Planners Anonymous is really all that I've been buying, and it's not because, like, I think that Planners Anonymous is the only company worthy of my money. Although maybe I feel a little bit that way, but more that just that, like, I've got to stay intentional about what I'm going to use. And so, and the other thing is I only have this one planner that I regularly decorate. In the new year, I'm thinking about having a journal that I also decorate, but I really need to stay on top of using the stuff that's coming in every month because I'm really only doing 1 week a week. People like my friend Judy, who are doing 4 planners a week, like, they can go through stuff much faster, but I am only doing 1 a week. And these kits come with essentially a whole month's worth of stuff, and I'm not using them. I'm not using, like, 1 kit every month, so I just kind of gotta stay on top of it. All right, time for my weekly look at my Google Calendar and see what I actually have. Oh, the Packers game starts in a couple minutes. Well, a couple hours. Okay. I have not incorporated that into my mental landscape for the day. I have not. I didn't plan for last week. So I'm out of sorts and blabbering. Okay, so there's a meeting I could go to on Wednesday. Don't have to. It's for my local quilt guild. And there's an event I'm going to on Friday. And there's a home game in the college town in which I live on Saturday. I will not be attending it, but it is often worth knowing that it's happening. And I have a flu shot on Monday. So let's do a little deco. So I really want to use this fountain. I'm tempted to, like, put it here, but I've kind of, the washi has taken up a fair amount of space. I don't feel like I have a lot of room. Oh, okay, but I am going to use this menu sticker because I do, in my regular planner layout, I do like to write what meals we're eating each week. And I don't have that on here in this version of the layout, but I feel like it would be cute to have it, like, on this building. And actually, we only have 1 or 2 meals a week that we eat regularly, like all week, so that'll fit here just fine. I could also use a habit tracker, and I really want to write September. They're nice and pretty. I can't guarantee it'll be pretty, but I want it to be. Let's see if any of these aren't clear, they kind of shrank a little. Let's see if any of these cool breeze mind at ease kind of fit. But I don't know where I'd put that. I also really love this. I wish I'd cut this properly. I'd have more room down the edge. And I could, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take one of these corner stickers because I don't usually use corner stickers. And I'm going to cut it apart. I didn't want to use this sidebar because it's wider than I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is take this smaller one. I didn't cut that down the middle very well. And I'm just going to, so the goal here is to like make this page feel more in line with the page on the left. So I think this is going to help. And I've got several of these corner stickers if I need more than what I cut, but I'd be kind of surprised if that's true. It seems like we're in line. All right, I do have a little bit of a flat edge here, but I have enough from the 4 pieces of the corner that I can cut this in a way that looks a little more natural and cut this one in a way that looks a little more natural. And I think that will be perfect. And then I'll punch through that. Yay! I'm excited about how this is turning out. Okay, I must remember this blue shot, which is tomorrow at 11. I'm going to use this teal box. That is probably the first thing that I'm doing. And I know this from the past that there is a little Band-Aid sticker. So if we got it, we may as well use it. Here we go, a little heart Band-Aid. So that was the thing on Monday. There's potential Quilt Guild meeting on Wednesday. I think I'm not going to give a box to that because A, I don't know if I'm going, and B, I actually really like to write on the paper for like kind of bigger events because this is fountain pen friendly paper, and so I can use like a fun header pen and something nice and thick and bold, or like a brush pen or something. So I think I'm going to leave that, but I am going to mark the event on Friday. I'm leaning into the blues, although I wish there were kind of an intermediate size, the equivalent of this size. There isn't. I guess we'll do a bigger one because I'm going to be there probably all evening. So it may as well take up a significant portion of the day because I'm not really going to be able to plan much else during that time. And then I think I'll put the home game on. Use this like beige colored one. This is at noon on Saturday. And because I've done this once before, there is a little home icon. Now, I am feeling like it would be good to have a box here or something just to kind of connect it. Could use a PA Live for on Sunday. That would be fun. I don't usually use these stickers. Let's just put that in the corner. A little Sammy and Michael. Hopefully they'll actually have it. Otherwise, we'll just use it to denote the fact that it didn't happen. I don't usually use these checklist stickers because I really like the Zig Clean Colored dot markers, but I wish I used them more. Oh, here's another menu sign. Is it bigger? It is bigger, but I don't need it to be bigger. I think I only cooked one meal for this week. So obviously we'll eat other things. But any of these seem appropriate for Quilt Guild? Okay, the main guy for this kit is this little George character. Often they're women, but in this one they're men. And this one is blowing out a birthday candle, which is perfect for right here. It's not related to this event, but I really want to put it in this box. Put it in the box anyway, and I'll like just label it down here because that's where it looks cute, and I didn't want these directly in line. Okay, I just need I feel like we're almost there because I can't put too much deco on this page because I've totally lost. And then what I've started doing on these Plan With Me's, although I have been very verbose, is I've been stopping, taking pictures, and coming back and doing a little like during the pen a little bit so that you can see the fountain pen and the Zig Clean Colored dots markers and whatever, because I think that's fun. I think I need to stop. I don't really know how this is going to come together. Am I brave enough to just go ahead and write this right now? I've been practicing brush lettering for a while. Let's say yes, I am brave enough. I think I'm gonna maybe try this orchid color. Yeah, let's use that. It'll look good over this, and I'm gonna take a pencil and draw some guidelines. I see lots of people freehand this kind of thing, and that is fine for them, but I like the certainty of knowing that it's going to be straight-ish. Okay, deep breaths. I haven't used one of these in a while. I've been so fountain pen heavy lately that I haven't been using these like felt pen kind. Don't want to stop. No, I don't want to stop. If you are interested in learning brush pen lettering, I recommend my friend Judy's YouTube series. She's done it for 2 years now. She has told me that she's not doing it next year, but you do a letter a week. First all the small letters and then the capital letters. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna clean up. I don't know if you can tell how much mess is around me, but so much mess is around me. And then I'm going to come back. All right, I'm back. I've taken some pictures. We can write on it now and see what happens. So when I was looking through my Zig Clean Colored dots, I love this mild smoky set. I use these way more than anything else. I know they're a little expensive, and I have a video to some dupes, but the dupes are very primary colored kind of, or vibrant colored, and honestly, if I were to go back, I would just buy these mild smoky ones because I use them all of the time. There's also a pink and a purple one that I didn't pull, but almost all of these will match really nicely. So I didn't take the pink or the purple because I'm going to be writing with this ink here, Corail des Tropiques, which is an Herbin ink. It's in this custom pen that I have talked about in a previous video with this new to me nib, which I have not talked about in a previous video, but probably in an upcoming video. So I'm going to be hitting the pinks pretty hard in the writing, so I want the other things to kind of come forward. Now this is kind of a wet nib, so I'm just gonna do a bleed test here. Yeah, so it bleeds pretty badly on the sticker paper, so I'm not going to use that on the things that are happening on the sticker paper. For that, I'm going to use a finer nib. Let's see. This is my Platinum Profonti. This one doesn't bleed too badly, and it's already inked, and it's a pretty good match. So this is what I'm going to use for the stuff that's on the stickers. So I have an 11 a.m. Lucia. This is a 12 p.m. home game. And this is, I'm not going to want to use this pen for that, so I will do that elsewhere with a different pen, not on camera. I'll probably use like a felt tip brush pen. But let's fill in some of the things I know, just to like kind of fill this in. I want to use this green. So Thursday is my design day, and I really like that green. And I haven't been doing it while I was on vacation, as you can imagine, and I need to get the A5 and the B6 wide inserts, dated inserts for 2023 up on my website. So we'll put that in there. It's bigger than I usually write in my planner. This is what's more typical for me. So we're gonna see what it's like. I like experimenting with new nibs, but now you can kind of see it's maybe a little warmer than the pink, but there is kind of this coral color in there too, so I think it's going to look fine, although it kind of makes me maybe a little sad that I picked such a cool purple for up here, but it does match here really nicely. I think it's going to be fine. It's just a balance. Anything else that I know off the top of my head? I don't think so. So that's not a lot of during the pen here, but at least you can kind of see the markers and like I think it's fun to see the matching. And since I've gotten really into fountain pens, I really enjoy that aspect of the spread coming together. So it feels weird not showing it, but I also, these weeks evolve. So anyway, that is this week's plan with me with the Planners Anonymous Riviera kit. Did I ever actually say that it was the Riviera kit? And fountain pen friendly printable layouts. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. There are links to the things mentioned down below. If you want to hear more from me, hit the subscribe button and we can hang out again sometime. All right.